Hi everyone. My colleague and family law practitioner, Vilma Radfar, was in the neighborhood today, so we said we should have a conversation about a topic that I've been wanting to discuss with her for quite some time, and that's the topic of Mahr. Vilma, can you tell us what exactly is Mahr?
So basically, meher or a marriage gift. It's a concept in Islamic religion that once a party getting married, this is basically a gift from a husband to wife, and there is a condition in that gift if the parties separating, this gift is enforceable or it's upon request. So even if they are having a good life living together, still the wife can ask to have this marriage gift at any time, basically, from the husband.
So it's a gift that can be claimed at any time, not like a regular marriage contract where it's trying to deal with.
Correct.
Okay. Although marriage contracts can also deal with obligations during the marriage, and cohabitation agreement is the same.
Yes.
So then in that case, how exactly is a provision for Mahr in a contract, in a domestic contract, different from just a regular property division provision in a domestic contract?
One thing you have to know about Mahr is if this marriage gift is or the contract is basically following the rule of the Family Law Act, or if following the contract law in Canada, which is being witnessed. In a written, it's a written agreement being witnessed by a witness and being signed by both parties. It is definitely enforceable. It's an absolute contract, and it must be enforceable in Canada. The only thing that is different is Mahr cannot be included in your NFP. So even though there has been so many case laws that discussing this, most of the case law come up with this decision that it cannot be included in your NFP. So the husband cannot say, okay, I'm agreeable to give you that Mahr, but I will be claiming the half of that because it will be included in your net family property.
And Mahr is specific to husband owing that to wife?
Correct, yes.
I see. And just to clarify, NFP means net family property. So when there's a separation, one of the spouses might owe an equalization payment to the other spouse based on each of their net family properties. So let's say spouse 1 has 100,000 net family property, spouse 2 has 50,000. Then spouse 1 owes to spouse 2 half the difference between them, being 25,000. So let's say that's the case, and let's say there's a provision for a Mahr of 10,000. What happens is the Mahr included in the equalization payment? How is that treated in Canada?
So no, it will not be included. So beside that $25,000 that husband owes to the wife, he has to pay additional whatever amount they have put as a Mahr to the wife, and that will be dealt with separately.
So it's not calculated.
It will not be calculated
whatsoever.
Yes, but what the client must know that a Mahr, it's the enforceability of the Mahr, it will be depend on a judge's discretion.
I see.
Or basically according to the case law. So it will be enforceable, but the amount that they're receiving or the method that they're receiving that gift, if it's a gift, if they receive the exact gift, or they will be it will be equivalent to a currency. Those specification, it will be judge's discretion.
I see. So the reason for that is probably because Mahr is usually provided for in gold coins or something like that.
Correct.
Yes. And that is why a judge has to come in and decide how we're going to treat it.
Correct. And again, they have to keep in mind that the judges will look through the financial ability of the husband too. I had a case that the judge actually made a comment and said, I can make even the trial judge can make an order with respect to the whole amount of the Mahr, but then the wife only will be end up with an order that cannot be enforceable because there is no property.
I see.
So they have to keep in mind that the amount of the Mahr is usually quite high, but they might not be able to get the whole amount or part of that because the husband does not have the financial need to do so.
So that's a factor that judges use to determine whether they're actually going to order the full payment of the Mahr. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes. And that has to be determined in trial, usually
yes.
by the expert that they will be basically witnessing or
giving the
evidence
yes.
with respect to the Mahr.
Very interesting. Thank you so much, Vilma. We'll keep it short, but this is a very good topic. And now I have more experience with this. So if I ever have a client dealing with Mahrs, I will know how to deal with it as well. If anyone has any more questions, can you maybe provide your contact information so that
sure. My full name, as Roxana said, is Vilma Rothbard. My office is 25 Shepherd Avenue West. My phone number is 416-835-2636, and you can find me at my website, vilmarothbardlaw.com.
Thank you so much, Vilma. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
And please come visit us more often.
Thank you.